Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, in this video, we're going to be going over the Karin Sultan RS Classic. Alright, it's the newest vehicle that has been released via the Los Santos Tuners DLC. Alright, it's part of the drip fed content. And in this video, we're going to be going over the customization and the performance, top speed straight line, and around a track, and we'll talk about whether or not I recommend this vehicle to be used for racing, whether you should buy it, all that good stuff, okay? Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications with the bell so you don't miss out any future content. And if you enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like, okay? So first up, we're going to go through the customization of the vehicle, and yeah, there is a lot. The majority of the Los Santos Tuners vehicles, there is a lot of customization with them. As you see right here, you got 13 different strut braces. You have your normal performance upgrades as well. You got several different exhaust options, which is pretty cool. Now, there is no dual exhaust, which is kind of weird because some of the bumper options have a cutout for a dual slot. So kind of a bummer there, but no big deal. The single exhaust is just fine. Not worried about that. You've got headlight cover and headlight housing customization, which is really nice. You've got several different hood catches and 16 different hoods that you can customize. You've got the scoop, which gives it that rally WRX STI look, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Nothing wrong with that at all. Sticker bomb on there, the carbon. You got some dash options as well. Customize that out. And then you also have your dials, which you can add in some cluster gauges, which look really cool. I like that. Moving on, you got a couple of different designs for the interior in regard to the doors. The typical, right? You got the aluminum, you got the carbon. You got your roll cage options as well. Look really nice on there. Moving on, you got 11 different livery options. You got the shopping list, the Fukaru Racer, Street Racer, Infinite Rage, the Redwood Racing, the Backside Skateboards, the Tribal Throwback. Then you have the Karin Performance as well. They all look really good on there. Different respray options. Of course, your primary, secondary. You've got the trim, which is nice. And then you also have the accent, which will be your cluster panel color, which is nice, the gauges. Several different roof options, carbon, secondary, sticker bomb. You also have roof accessory options. You got scoops you can put on there, which is nice. Several different skirt options. Several sunstrip options as well. 17 different spoiler options. I'm kind of upset that the stock spoiler doesn't give you any kind of grip. There should be some kind of like stock option, because I like the stock spoiler a lot, but you can't. I wish it was like a secondary version of it. That way you could just leave it on, because I think it looks really good with the car. But there's not. Of course, you have your suspension upgrades as well. It totally cambers it out. Looks really nice. Several different trunk options. Some more performance with the turbo. And one of your window tint as well. And of course, you have window spoilers to add kind of that rally look. It is a all-wheel drive car, and there's a lot of power to the front tires, which that will make a difference in the performance. We'll talk about that in just a minute. You can, of course, stance it out. Looks really good. Drop it all the way down to the ground. Looks really nice on there. When you pop the doors, the trunk, and the hood, looks really nice on the interior. Really, really good. I love that. That's such a nice, addition with the vehicles. So for the performance, top speed straight line. In a top speed performance test, the Sultan RS Classic, it's in the middle. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest. Now, the vehicle is in the sports class category, so it's going to be kind of overshadowed by a lot of the other vehicles in the sports class, but compared to the tuners, like I said, it's in the middle of the pack, not the fastest, not the slowest. Around a track, it does much better. It's on paper, it's going to be one of the top performing vehicles around a track. When you camber the vehicle out to get the best handling, it does tend to have the vehicle bottom out when you kind of go over dips and things like that or hit some curbs. So keep that in mind. It does have great acceleration out of the corners, but it's just not going to compare to the Calico in that particular regard. And on paper, it's going to be one of the better vehicles to use for racing. However, in real actual experience and like using it with some of the actual races, I still think the Calico, the Jester are going to be the two top vehicles to go with. But yeah, it is going to be a better vehicle to use. It's going to be competitive. It's turning out that the tuner vehicles are some of the most balanced vehicles in the game. I wish they had their own class. That would be really, logical for Rockstar to do that. But it is what it is. So anyways, do I recommend that you guys buy this vehicle? Yeah, I think it's a great vehicle to have for your collection. Again, it's going to be one of the top performers in regard to the tuner vehicles with the tuner races. So definitely, I mean, you can get some wins with it. Like I said before, I still think people are going to gravitate to the Calico and to the Jester RR overall. But this car is going to be a contender, so keep that in mind. And if you want to change it up a little bit, go for it, man. Plus, if you just like this style of vehicle, the whole Subaru WRX STI style, you got to have it, right? It's a great collector's vehicle in that regard. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button. And we'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out. Yeah.